fellow graduates, faculty and staff, honored guests, family and friends, good morning and welcome. My name is Sherry Zamudio, and I'm a graduating RVCC student, and I'm so excited to welcome you to the 2014 commencement ceremony. All right. Okay, we're all here to celebrate success. We're here to celebrate the dedication, commitment, and hard work that is required of a college degree. To put our accomplishments into perspective, I did a little bit of research. According to the Chronicles of Higher Education website, out of every 100 college students, only about 17 of them will graduate. Worldwide, only 6.7% of the entire human population has a college degree. So what does it feel like to be part of the 7% that has a college degree? What does that really mean to you? Well, if you ask me, I think having a college degree is one of the most rewarding experiences that a human being can ever have. A paper bearing our name has no inherent value. It's all of the hard work that we put into our classes. It's all of the hours we spent doing our homework, going to class, listening to professors, and more importantly, it's the learning that we did. That piece of paper that has your name on it validates that we were able to learn. Only 6.7% of the population can say that they were able to achieve what we have done today. Let's not underestimate the importance of this day because it proves that our persistence, optimism, and determination is worth it. When I started RVCC, I was upset because I thought I could do better. But I ask myself now, better than what? Going to college, whether it's community college or a four-year college, is a valuable experience because college is what you make of it. At RVCC specifically, I think I speak for all of us when I say that we had awesome professors that really had a passion for teaching. We also had relatively small class sizes in which we weren't just a number. We also had clubs and organizations like Enactus and Phi Theta Kappa, which promote service learning and leadership. Like anything else in life, you get from college whatever you put in. If you seek to learn, you will learn. If you seek to get involved, you will get involved. If you seek to make an impression, you will find many opportunities open for you. If you set your goal, you will achieve it one way or another. We all set our minds on graduating at some point in our lives, and the day has come to graduate from college. So, class of 2014, we made it. We are the graduates, and today is our day. In the next few hours, let's mentally prepare ourselves for the hugs, kisses, high fives, and congratulatory shenanigans that our family, friends, and loved ones have planned for us. Today's going to be a long day, but the best part about it is it's going to be all about our success. So before turning it over to our president, James B. Ventantonio, I'd like to again congratulate all of the students on their amazing achievement, to thank all of the parents, family, and friends who are here to support the graduates, and to the faculty who are part of the reason that we are all here today. Once again, here is President Ventantonio. Thank you.
Thank you, Sherry. Welcome to this wonderful celebration. Everybody on the platform is taking credit for the fine weather, so I want you to understand that. And we do have a number of people with us today to celebrate the class of 2014. As I introduce the platform party, I would ask them to stand and to remain standing until the entire row has been introduced. Beginning at my right, Dr. Paul Hirsch, who's chairman of our Board of Trustees. Dr. Catherine Hepson McVickers, who is the Board of Trustee member and honorary recipient for a degree. Tiffany Calvert, instructor of visual arts and faculty speaker. Kathleen Rusnick, who is our class of 2014. Peter Palmer, Somerset County Freeholder. Matt Holt, Hunterdon County Freeholder Director. Pat Walsh, Somerset County Freeholder. John King, Hunterdon County Freeholder Deputy Director. Bob Zaborowski, Somerset County Freeholder. Robert Walton, Hunterdon County Freeholder. Pat Scaglione, Somerset County Freeholder Director. Our second row, Tracy DeFrancesco Zacco, who is our Vice Chair of the Board of Trustees. Ella Rue, Board of Trustee members. Dr. Chris Hartgraff, who is a Somerset County VOTEC and Technical Superintendent. Victoria Akariki, who is our Board of Trustee member. Michael Camarino, College Counsel. Dr. Shaham Alfred, Grand Marshal and Professor of Mathematics. To my left in the second row, Dr. Eileen Abel, our Senior Vice President for Academic Affairs. Dr. Baraka Lee, who is the Chair of the New Jersey Council of Community Colleges. Steve Richmond, a Foundation Board member. Jackie Bellin, Vice President for Strategic Programs and Development. It doesn't fall trippingly from the tongue. Richeline Dacheld, Dean of Multicultural Affairs. Diane Lemko, Dean of Student Services. Dr. Patrice Marks, Dean of Academic Affairs. To my left in the front row, Ralph Izzo, Chairman of Public Service, Electric and Gas, and our commencement speaker today. Patrick Mormino, Class of 2014. Robert Weiss, Vice Chair, Board of Trustees. Chris Russo, Student Speaker. Sherry Zamunio, Class of 2010. And Senator Michael Dougherty. I'm now pleased to introduce to you our Board of Trustee Chairman, Dr. Paul Hirsch. Thank you.
Thank you, Jim, and good morning, everyone. I'm very happy to represent the Board of Trustees in welcoming you again, and particularly in congratulating the members of the 2014 graduating class of Raritan Valley Community College. Congratulations. Our graduates range in age from 17 to 66. Some came to us directly from high school, and others came after a delay of many years. Some are beginning careers, others are continuing careers or resuming careers. And many of our graduates will be continuing their education at some of the finest colleges and universities, including Columbia, NYU, the University of Pennsylvania, the University of North Carolina, Johnson & Wales University, Virginia Commonwealth University, Rutgers, and others. And every one of our graduates found opportunity at Raritan Valley Community College, the opportunity to achieve their goals and the opportunity to realize their dreams. The Board of Trustees is very proud of our graduates. We're proud of our outstanding faculty, or as I heard a moment ago, our awesome faculty, and also of our exceptional administration. And we're proud of this nationally recognized college, which is such a great asset, such an important resource, and we believe such a treasure for our communities. And we are always grateful to the freeholders of Somerset County and of Hunterdon County for their continued and enthusiastic and interested support of the college and the students. We're grateful to our legislators who represent Somerset and Hunterdon counties so well, and we thank them for making time to celebrate with you today. So again, congratulations to our graduates, to everyone who helped them to get here. Enjoy this wonderful day.
Thank you, Paul. I would like to please join me in welcoming Somerset County Freeholder Director Patrick Scaglione.
Hello, everyone. Throughout the afternoon and morning, you will hear one overwhelming theme, and that is everyone trying to take credit for the weather today. But let me tell you one thing. As Raritan Valley is in Somerset County, our Board of Chosen Freeholders are the ones responsible for sending out that weather report that made this beautiful day possible. President Ventantonio, soon-to-be President McDonough, faculty, staff, family members, friends, and most importantly, graduates. Thank you for allowing me to be with you on such a special day. On behalf of the Somerset County Board of Freeholders, let me be among the first to congratulate you on your graduation from Raritan Valley Community College. We are proud of you and very proud to have you as members of our community. Today, 1,200 graduates from Raritan Valley will transfer to colleges in New Jersey and across the nation, will begin their careers, or will re-enter the workplace with new perspectives and new skills. Your degree is a symbol of the hard work and time you have invested in your future. I wish you many returns. Whether you came from Raritan Valley straight from high school or came back to school from the workforce, you should be proud of your accomplishment. I want you to think of one thing as you move forward in your life, and that is opportunity. Raritan Valley Community College has provided you with a unique opportunity to get the best two-year graduate degree in this nation. Whatever your plans are, use your degree as a stepping stone. Use it to leverage yourself into a better position. Build on the knowledge you have acquired here and put it to some good. Remember the words of Winston Churchill: success is not final. Failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts. From today, the day of your commencement, go into your futures, ready to tackle the challenges of life that it will throw at you, ready to pick yourselves up from each setback and continue on in the fellowship with each other and the community. I hope that you will all proceed into lives of lifelong success. Congratulations again, class of 2014.
I'm pleased to introduce Hunterdon County Freeholder Director Matt Holt for some greetings.
You know, hold on one second here. We got a little minor adjustment. Unfortunately, the Freeholder Director from Somerset County threw the gauntlet down, and I have to comment on a couple of things. Number one, I think that the Hunterdon County Freeholders are taller than the Somerset County Freeholders by a long shot, although we are outnumbered today. The other thing is that you have a brand new president starting on June 2nd here. I might comment that he chose to reside in Hunterdon County. It's really important, by the way, that I get the right notes out because the other side of this had a shopping list that I need to deal with, and I'm not so sure that that would be quite as entertaining as perhaps what I have to say. Good morning to all of you. Please respond back. Dynamite, dynamite. How many of you know a guy named Bick Truitt? So a couple of years ago, I can't remember, it was 2012 or 2013, Bick Truitt, by the way, Bick and I have known each other for close to 20 years, and Bick sent me an email that I did respond to, and it was an invitation to come and to judge a speech contest. There's obviously a There's typically a spring, and I think there may be a fall contest that's done. And I got this invitation from Vic to come judge this contest. And I did it in 2013. Now, what's really important, by the way, this is between just us, because if any of these guys find out how much fun it is to do that contest, they'll probably never invite me back, so we're not telling them about this, okay? But apparently whatever happened, and in 14, I got another email. Now, I think part of that is the fact that they couldn't find anybody else to do it, or anybody perhaps who had time or was whatever to show up, so to speak. But in both years, you end up with 6 students who have come through this class and this curriculum. And I will tell you that every single one of us that does public speaking on a fairly regular basis should probably experience what these students do, because in 4.5 minutes in front of an audience and a set of judges, every one of them knocks the ball out of the park without question. But you get down to these 6 finalists. Now, in 2014, I was joined by Barbara Brecko and also by Jackie Skoll, who are my fellow judges. Now, the downside is that at 7:30 at night, when most of us have not eaten, one of the speeches happened to be the history of tiramisu. And I think in future years, I'd like to look at the titles ahead of time so I'm better prepared. But I wanted to reference one particular speech if I could. And I know you're out there, Stacy Greer, and I saw you as you passed by. And Stacy was the 6th person to speak that particular evening just a couple of weeks ago. Stacy's title was RVCC Unemployment Tuition Waiver, and in parentheses says, "You're fired, now what?" Great title. Now, by the way, as judges, our role is to judge not on content, but obviously on structure and how we do things. But Stacy got up and in 4.5 minutes, she absolutely defined why she was there and the value of RVCC, the value of education, the fact that every once in a while life throws a really severe punch at you, and the people that survive are those that get up, punch back, find a direction, and move forward. So Stacy, congratulations to you. Congratulations to all of you. Where are you, Stacy? Stand up for a second. I know you're here. I hope you don't mind I'm talking about you. It's okay, right? Good job. Good job. She was very, very inspiring, as all of you are. So clearly on behalf of all of the Board of Freeholders of the great county of Hunterdon County, that which we call God Country, we congratulate all of you. And in closing, may I also give a quick shout out to a very dear neighbor of mine, Dylan Stump, because I know you're out there. Congratulations, buddy. Congratulations to all of you. Thank you.
Good morning. First of all, I'd like to say it's an honor for me to be here before you all today. My name is Patrick Mormino. I'm a graduate of the class of 2014. Throughout my time here at Raritan Valley Community College, I've met many fascinating people, smart and ambitious students, seasoned and knowledgeable faculty willing to pass on insight and opportunity, as well as extremely helpful and friendly counselors and administrators who go out of their way to make students' lives easier so that they can focus on learning. In this time, I have also been afforded opportunities to meet various symbols of success, such as our next speaker. Boasting a number of impressive degrees, such as a Master's in Mechanical Engineering and Master's of Business Administration and a Doctorate of Philosophy in Applied Physics, as well as various other honorary degrees. He has used his knowledge and passion to better understand energy in this modern era. Proving himself as a qualified leader in the utility industry through years of service, he was named President and Chief Operating Officer of Public Service Enterprise Group in 2006 and elected Chief Executive Officer in 2007. He remains a big name in the energy production field and has been repeatedly called upon to speak before Congress to discuss policies for cleaner energy production in the United States. Ladies and gentlemen, our next speaker, a truly fascinating man who I've come to admire greatly after learning of his remarkable accomplishments and contributions to science, engineering, and the future of energy. I would like you all to please welcome Mr. Ralph Izzo.
So thank you, and thank you for inviting me to speak on this special occasion. So it's been almost 4 decades since my commencement as an undergraduate, and it's always surprising to me that I can remember the most tremendous details around the classes I took, the professors that I had, my classmates, who I've kept in touch with over the years. I could tell you details about calculus classes, English composition classes. For the life of me, I cannot remember who my commencement speaker was, what on earth he or she had to say. So mercifully, I've practiced this. It's 3 minutes. Hang in there with me. I've read some press accounts today about 30-minute commencement addresses that took place yesterday. This one's 3. Okay, so congratulations to all the graduates, right? Your degree is obviously quite an achievement. Each of you have taken a path to reach this wonderful day, but clearly, while you've taken a different path, you have many things that you share in common. First of all, you've all invested in your education. Where others might have seen obstacles, you have seen opportunities. You've worked hard, not only to seize those opportunities, but to achieve things that perhaps you could not have imagined just a few years ago. Today, you have every reason to feel proud. So do your friends and families. This institution has an outstanding record in preparing students for success. And your education has equipped you with valuable knowledge and skills, but there are many other important things that you'll be taking with you from your experience here at RVCC. Years from now, you may even feel a deeper appreciation for the relationships you've built here, for the friends you've made, and for the faculty members who have encouraged you and supported your development and growth. This is a day to thank everyone who has been there for you. Now, I'm sure you thank your parents and your loved ones and your significant others all of the time. However, this may be just a moment where we stop and especially thank them and give them a round of applause for the support for you. Okay, so it's been said that commencement is one of life's great ceremonies, a celebration of an important milestone, but also a very new beginning. There is so much for you to look forward to, and there is plenty for you to take on. That is true wherever we look, and certainly it is true when it comes to issues related to energy and the environment that I deal with every day, and that affect not only my company, but also our customers and the larger society around us. Producing and using energy in ways that are sustainable will be a huge and an ongoing challenge. We couldn't possibly predict what all the solutions will be, but our ability to find answers will depend not only on always showing a healthy respect for the facts, but showing a healthy respect for each other. Whatever the issue, whether it's energy, the environment, or something else, we need to engage in constructive dialogues, which we begin by asking questions and being willing to listen and consider ideas that may be very, very different from our own. The active involvement of an educated and informed citizenry is essential if we are to carry on this dialogue in ways that strengthen our communities, sustain our democracy, and make this world a better place. I suggest this is not only true for matters related to energy and the environment, but more broadly as well. In short, we need your involvement of each and every one of you graduates today. Now, for my closing, just a few words of advice. Some may say that showing up is 80% of the battle. Don't believe it. Anything worth your time requires much more than showing up if you truly want to make a difference. It demands your passionate engagement. My second piece of advice, strive for good balance. Admittedly, it is easier said than done in a world that makes so many demands on our time and requires constant learning and sharpening of skills. Some juggling is unavoidable in our busy lives, but you will be in a better position to find and maintain a good balance if you don't define yourself by what you do for a living. My definition of myself is not chairman, CEO of PSEG. It's how I act as a husband and as a father. Family means the world to me, and I wouldn't have it any other way. You may choose a different definition, but that's mine. Now, in addition to family, there is a society of which we are a part. We are not Robinson Crusoe living on some deserted island. You have the advantage of being a graduate from an educational institution that understands the importance of community. I encourage you to continue looking for ways that you can contribute to the community. Whatever that might be, mentoring a child, coaching Little League, lending a helping hand to someone in need. The technology connecting us to everyone around the world provides countless opportunities for self-expression and creativity in ways that continue to amaze and make this an incredibly exciting time to live. But please remember, even as you post that next selfie, the greatest satisfaction and reward can be in our acts of selflessness. We will all be better off if the future is not only about the goals we pursue for ourselves, but the difference we can make for others. In closing, I wish you, the graduates, the best of health, personal fulfillment, and success in all of your future endeavors. Keep believing in yourselves and never stop learning. Again, congratulations and thank you for your attention.
I have the privilege of reading a plaque, and I'd like Mr. Izzo to please return to the podium. Raritan Valley Community College bestows upon Ralph Izzo Associate of Science degree honoris causa on this day, Saturday, May 17th, 2014, in recognition of your leadership role in advancing clean energy technologies and reducing the carbon footprint, your dedication to promoting economic growth and job creation, your vision and commitment to supporting affordable higher education as a pathway to greater opportunities for New Jersey students and families, and your vision in fostering universal access to energy conservation. We so honor you. I'd like to introduce Paul Hirsch.
Thank you, Bob. Please stay up here with me if you don't mind. Sure. And I would also ask, and with great particular pleasure, would ask Raritan Valley Community College trustee and former board chair, Dr. Catherine Hebson McVicker, to join us for the presentation of an honorary degree. Raritan Valley Community College is very proud and very pleased to have this opportunity to bestow upon Dr. Catherine Hebson McVicker this Honorary Associate of Arts degree. And it reads, for your outstanding leadership as a member and chair of the College Board of Trustees, for the insight, compassion, and commitment that shaped the dynamic growth and direction of the college over the past 2 decades, for your enthusiasm and devotion in promoting the value and benefits of the college to students, families, and community leaders, and for your dedication to the expansion and success of community colleges in New Jersey as gateways of opportunity for students and the community. Congratulations, Catherine.
Thank you, everyone. It's an honor, it's humbling, and it's exciting. If the issue of commitment is that whatever else I have done in my life, and I've done a lot of different things, it's a commitment to higher education, particularly community colleges, and very particularly to our community college, Raritan Valley Community College, that is my life mission. I have 3 questions to ask. First, how many people here are from Hunterdon County? Okay. How many people here are from Somerset County? Well, I'm getting to the point. The fact that we all can be here today is thanks to Senator Bateman, after whom our new Center for Student Learning and Leadership is named, who co-sponsored state legislation establishing community colleges in New Jersey a long time ago. That was the first step. That's why we can be here. The second step was 28 years ago when the then Somerset County freeholders reached out to the Hunterdon County freeholders, who reached back. And they created a model of cooperation between counties that has become this crown jewel in the assets of both counties. And we're here today to celebrate a marvelous ending for all of the graduates, but it's also a beginning. And with the arrival of a new president in 2 weeks, it will be another beginning for the college, for both communities to come together. Before I got here this morning, I was thinking about different things that my family has been involved in here at RVCC. And actually, I'm the third person in the family to get a degree from here. My daughter has an associate's in psychology. One of my nieces has an associate's degree in social work. And they all did it in 2 years, so they were right on time. The best thing you can say for me is that I've been persistent. Okay. Now, my last question is this. How many, and not counting the soon-to-be alumni, but how many other people on the platform, among the faculty and staff, and among the audience are alumni of RVCC? Show of hands. Okay. Well, we have a lot more right up front. And, and I'm honored to be joining you as an alumna. And the next thing I'm going to do after graduation is sign up for the Alumni Association. So congratulations and have a great day. Thank you.
Congratulations, Ken. It's my pleasure to introduce the RVCC Chorale under the direction of Dr. John Sickle, Assistant Professor of Music, for a musical selection conducted by one of our own graduates, Devin McGuire.
Circled in the heaven of deep drawn rain. Hello, my name is Kathy Resnick. I'm paralegal graduate for 2014. Thank you. 2 years ago, when I walked up those steps by the planetarium, and then I walked 3 flight steps up to see Maria, and I sat in her office and I said, there's 2 things I want to do, is one, get in better shape, and the other one was to graduate. Well, I am graduating and I'm working on the other part now. But I did want to say that this opportunity at RVCC has been life-changing for me. It's been wonderful opportunities. The faculty has been very supportive, very loving and embracing, and my children have been very patient. I've told them I will have to stop cussing doing my homework, and they say you will find something else to cuss about. So anyways, I've had wonderful opportunities to do internships that I would never have had before. I was able to internship at the Hunterdon County, prosecutor's office, the family division, and also the criminal division. So I'm using those opportunities to move forward, and I would never had those opportunities to go if I wasn't here at RVCC. So I want to thank the faculty and especially Maria De Filippius for helping me and keeping me focused and helping me through my many tears. Right now, I would like to introduce Tiffany Calvert, who I had the pleasure of meeting a couple days ago at Ha Ha Cafe, which I really didn't know where it was because I don't usually ha ha. But she is a teacher here. She wrote this, and it was much better than anything I could say. But Tiffany Calvert is of East End, Pennsylvania, joined RVC faculty in 2005. She has taught painting, drawing, foundations, and contemporary art history in the college Visual and Performing Arts Department. She has been a full-time instructor at RVCC since 2010. Calvert's paintings have been exhibited in group and solo expositions in Chicago, New York, San Francisco, and Seattle. She has been a recipient of Geraldine R. Dodge Fellowship and has residencies at the Art Omni International Art Center in New York and Jirazi Resident Artist Program in California. In 2010, she was awarded a Polar Krasner Foundation grant. Next year, she will be visiting Assistant Professor of Painting and Drawing at Reed College in Portland, Oregon. From what I hear, somebody gave you an umbrella. You'll be needing that. Calvert received her Bachelor's of Arts with honors from Oberlin College and her Master of Fine Arts from Mason Gross School of Arts at Rutgers University, and it's my pleasure and my honor to introduce her. Thank you.
Thank you, Kathy, and congratulations, graduates. I'm honored to be speaking to you today. When I started thinking about these remarks, I was apprehensive. I know the challenges and accomplishments that led some of you here today are greater than my own. I wish I could give you the speech I might write 40 years from now, when I'd have a lifetime of learning to tell you what today means. So I will lean on the wisdom of my idols and hope that my plagiarism is at least well collaged. Don't report me to Dean Marks, I'll credit my sources. I'm a painter, and every moment I have outside of class, I try to be in my studio making paintings. Sometimes being in the studio is like practicing meditation, and sometimes it's like being in battle. There are 3 quotes I keep tacked to my studio wall. They are touchstones and motivators, but mostly these quotes are comfort. They remind me that others before me have stood staring at empty canvases. The first quote tacked to my wall comes from journalist and author Malcolm Gladwell. It's a yellow Post-it note that says, 10,000 hours. Few of us are geniuses like Picasso, whose brilliance showed up early and upon which he iterated for most of his life. The rest of us have to constantly pursue and fail, learning only with each benchmark how much more work we have to do to be really good. An article Gladwell wrote in The New Yorker compares the short burn brilliance of Picasso to the long, smoldering, hard-earned development of his elder, Paul Cézanne. Gladwell posits something that gives me great hope, that our success has less to do with our God-given talents, although those don't hurt, than it has to do with our earthbound obsessions. If you can't stop thinking about it, if you dream about it and think about it in the car and try to solve it in the shower and work at it for 10,000 hours, you will become great at it. The sentiment was echoed by artist Elizabeth Murray in a talk she gave shortly before her death. A starry-eyed undergraduate asked her, "When did you know you were a genius?" Elizabeth Murray, whose recognition for her cartoony abstractions in the early 1980s broke the art world mold, shook her head and replied, "No, no, no. It's not about genius. It's about will. I'm just the last one standing." The second quote on my wall, written on a piece of newsprint with Sharpie marker, says, "Sweep the floor." A quote gleaned from modernist sculptor Konstantin Brancusi. It's a quote for when I'm in the studio, but the muse won't visit me. I can't remember where I heard or read it anymore, but he essentially meant that even if you aren't inspired to make work, you should be in your studio sweeping the floor. That just being in there around your work, even if you're just cleaning up, is worthwhile. It's part of the process. You'd better be in the studio when the muse finds you with a tool in your hand. You'd better be in there doing the hard work when the easy work comes easily to you. Lastly, the command from playwright Samuel Beckett, fail better. To fail better doesn't mean fail a bunch of times and eventually you will succeed. It means fail a bunch of times and eventually you will fail less badly. The mistakes you make are as productive as the successes. But more importantly, you're going to fail. Get over it. At least if I know I'm going to fail, I've secured for myself a lifetime of making paintings. A great Professor Herbolds once said to the class, "You have hundreds of bad drawings in you, and there's only one way to get them out." These are the thoughts I keep on my wall, reminders that I don't actually want to make my best painting today. I want to be chasing it down to my very last breath. Brilliance and eminence are not traits bestowed on the few, leaving the rest of us as lesser thans in the shadows. Brilliance and eminence come from the will and desire to learn. You aren't done learning today. Be a social researcher. Surround yourself with people smarter than you. Give in to being a bad painter, make bad paintings, and desperately want to make better ones. I'll leave you with a thought from the painter Milton Resnick, who summarizes the struggles, failure, and love it takes to want something great and to work for it. Perhaps there is a greater thing in the power of things to display themselves in ways we cannot recognize. That all things have life and even emptiness, I go by that. Paint is as much a thing of life, precious and important to me. I wait upon it as servant rather than master. Here is all I know about paint. It limits activity, it gets out of time, stops the clock. It is a heavy wave that wrecks my will. It spreads on canvas, in air, and carelessly climbs into myself. It is the greatest pain I endure. It sustains an attachment I call art. Congratulations and good luck.
Good morning and congratulations to all of you. I'm Tracy DeFrancesco Zakoff. I'm Vice Chair of the Board of Trustees, and today it is my pleasure to introduce a remarkable individual who has overcome illness and hardship to soar to great heights. Graduating summa cum laude and being accepted to some of the most prestigious universities in the country, Christopher Russo was forced to drop out of high school because of family and medical issues. He earned his GED and found his way to RVCC. A student on the Honors College, Chris excelled both inside and outside the classroom. He served as president of the RVCC's chapter of Phi Theta Kappa Honor Society, leading the chapter to gain national honors for its service projects. He received a number of impressive awards and honors, including earning the college's academic award for mathematics, being named Phi Beta Kappa's All-USA Academic Team, and being recognized as Coca-Cola Foundation All-USA Bronze Medal Scholar and a Coca-Cola Leader of Promise Scholar. It's a lot. Chris is still weighing his options after RVCC. He's been accepted to outstanding schools, including the University of Pennsylvania, Columbia University, Rensselaer Polytech Institute of Technology, and Rutgers University. Ultimately, he plans to pursue a career as cryptanalyst. It is my pleasure and honor to introduce your commencement speaker, Chris Russo.
Hey guys. Fellow graduates, family and friends, faculty and staff, Board of Trustees members, elected public officials, and all other honored guests. Good morning. In their book, A Diverted Dream, Community Colleges and the Promise of Educational Opportunity in America, authors Stephen Brent and Jerome Karabell observe that the two-year college has been a distinctively American creation, and nowhere else has it attained such prominence. The reason for this, I believe, is quite clear. Community colleges are an institutional safeguard of educational opportunity and socioeconomic mobility, the promise of the American dream. This is a fact I began learning a little over 2 years ago. As Tiffany mentioned, it's a fact that I did not graduate from high school traditionally. I have a GED. For a variety of reasons relating to my health and family circumstances, it became extraordinarily difficult for me to attend classes and to even complete coursework. I felt trapped by a self-defeating cycle and a seeming absence of a way forward. Raritan Valley Community College was my way forward. Through a rigorous education, this institution has given me the opportunity to take control of my future by starting fresh, and in doing so, the opportunity to build a life by my own design. In my capacity as Phi Theta Kappa president, I have been amazed to hear stories about how Raritan Valley has provided similar opportunity to students from a diversity of backgrounds, many of whom I see in the audience today. One individual, for example, worked since a very young age in order to support her family, and only now is able to go back to school to graduate with her associate's degree in communication and going on to pursue a degree in public policy from Rutgers University, and I hope a career in public service. I actually had the honor of inducting her into Phi Theta Kappa just this past semester. We all have our own unique story about the impact Raritan Valley Community College has had on our lives. We as a graduating class should be tremendously proud of both our individual and our joint accomplishments, for seizing the opportunity to effect positive change in all of our lives. But we never went it alone. We all had incredible professors and administrators who took value in us both professionally and personally. These people who are so passionate about education and dedicated to student success. For their roles in my success, I would like to especially recognize my Honors College advisors, Greg DeSanctis and Professor Mark Kozin. My Phi Theta Kappa advisors, Professor Stephen Swartz and Professor Anne-Marie Anderson. The Director of Student Life, Russell Barefoot. The Dean of Students, Diane Lemko. And Foundation Director, Ronnie Weil. I would also like to recognize all of my Honors College professors, especially Dr. C. Hem Alfred, who first inspired me to pursue my education in mathematics and laid the foundation for all my future mathematical education. And I'd especially like to recognize our Senior Vice President for Academic Affairs, Dr. Eileen Abel, who challenged me to first put honors into action by serving others, both locally and internationally, through Phi Theta Kappa. Thank you all so much for your... And not only to these individuals, but as well as to all the administrators, faculty members, Board of Trustees members, Foundation members, and community partners in attendance today, thank you. Your hard work is integral to our success. I hope that every member of the graduating class will take time to personally thank every person who has been able to inspire and help you on your journey to earn your associate's degree, perhaps at the reception afterwards. Wherever your journey forward takes you, I submit that we have an obligation to provide the same opportunity and inspiration to others following in our footsteps. Through education and servant leadership, we as a community of scholars can accomplish so much more for others and each other than we ever could have accomplished alone. Many of us have already begun to do so through Phi Theta Kappa. Our service work this year includes increasing graduation rates from our college through initiatives such as a freshman mentoring program, instant advising days where students could meet instantly with an academic advisor to create an academic plan and register for classes, Pledge to Complete days where students learned about the benefits of attaining an associate's degree and pledged to complete their degrees here. And we've also done a massive undertaking, a statistical and scientific analysis of the factors that affect passing rates in developmental mathematics, courses that I know many of you in the graduating class have had to go through to get to where you are here today. Our success in Phi Theta Kappa is complemented by the fantastic work of the Student Government Association, service organizations including Rotaract and Enactus, as well as a variety of other actively engaged campus clubs. For example, Rotaract raised money in order to buy polio vaccines for people in developing countries. Enactus worked to sustainably improve emerging economies in the developing world. And I got to get a big cheer for this. Together, we all raise money to support the construction of the Ray Bateman Center for Student Life and Leadership. While I cannot in this brief speech adequately recognize the substantial contributions of the many organizations and clubs here on campus, I would especially congratulate the members of the graduating class who participated in servant leadership regardless of the brand. In doing so, you have taken advantage of some of the best opportunities Raritan Valley has to offer. By putting our education into the service of others, we have and we will continue to fulfill the purpose of a liberal arts and sciences education, raising our collective consciousness regarding issues of social and economic justice, developing our moral characters through servant leadership, and creating a more prosperous and fair society for all those with whom we share this world. As I conclude these comments, and in so doing conclude my final moments as my tenure of Phi Theta Kappa president, I again congratulate us as a graduating class for our extraordinary success. I again thank every individual, especially all the professors, who have made our success possible. And I urge all of us to continue to put our education into the service of our global society. Thank you.
Thank you, Chris. And now, I assume that you all showed up here for a particular reason. And this is the moment you've been waiting for. Before we begin handing out diplomas, I just want to point out that we've set aside certain areas in the fenced area for people to take photographs of the graduates. I just hope that you stay in those areas, the graduates will come to you, and we'll allow the flow to have some orderly process. And now I would like to ask Dr. Eileen Abel, Senior Vice President of Academic Affairs, to present the candidates.
Congratulations, everybody, and welcome to this gorgeous, gorgeous day. Will all of the candidates for the Associate of Arts degree, the Associate of Fine Arts, the Associate of Science, the Associate of Applied Science, and certificates please rise? President Van Antonio, after consultation with our esteemed faculty, I am pleased to advise you that all of the candidates who stand before you now have successfully met the requirements for associate degrees and certificates. Graduates, congratulations, and please be seated.
By virtue of the authority of the Board of Trustees and the sanctions of the New Jersey Commission on Higher Education, I confer the associate degrees and certificates with all the rights, honors, and privileges thereunto appurtenant. I would allow the process to pass the... We will now move to the most important part where the diplomas will be distributed.
While the students are getting in line, I've heard outstanding and I've heard awesome, so I would like to have to specially recognize our outstandingly awesome faculty at Raritan Valley Community College. Grace Claudia Abbey, Associate of Applied Science, Nursing. Daniela Kala Achidon, Associate of Science, Human Services, Pre-Social Work, Certificate of Completion, Human Services. Jenny Elizabeth Adams, Associate of Arts, Education, 5 to 12. Nicole Bennington Adams, Associate of Science, Biology. Sterling William Ader, Associate of Arts, Liberal Arts, Business. Evelyn A. Ajay, Associate of Science, Health Science. Amna Mazur Ahmad, Associate of Arts, Liberal Arts Business, magna cum laude. Aditya Iyer, Associate of Science, General Science, Pre-Health, summa cum laude. Maya Alexandrova, Associate of Science, Biology, summa cum laude. Haider Ali, Associate of Science, General Science, Pre-Health, cum laude. Nada Al-Madani, Associate of Science, Biotechnology, summa cum laude. Janine C. Almalel, Associate of Science, Pre-Pharmacy. Maria S. Almeida, Associate of Arts, Liberal Arts Business. Ulysses Almonte, Associate of Applied Science, Nursing. Noah A. Alsamadisi, Associate of Science, General Science, Pre-Health, cum laude. Sami Abdel, Associate of Science, Exercise Science. Michelle Antoinette M. Parvin, Associate of Arts, Liberal Arts, Business, magna cum laude. Jessica Lynn Anderson, Associate of Applied Science, Nursing, cum laude. Ilsa Andino, Associate of Arts, Liberal Arts, Business. Jennifer Lynn Andrini, Associate of Fine Arts, Dance, magna cum laude. Allison Marie Apgar, Associate of Science, Environmental Science, summa cum laude, graduate of the Honors College. Virginia Rigby Apsel, Associate of Arts, Liberal Arts. Leslie Araujo Binuesa, Associate of Arts, Liberal Arts, Business. Natalia Arbelias, Associate of Arts, Education, P to 5. Audrey Nicole Ardanas, Associate of Arts, Liberal Arts, Business. David G. Arguello, Certificate, Computer Networking, Cisco emphasis, summa cum laude. Estefania Arias, Associate of Arts, Liberal Arts, Business. Olanewaju Ayurveda, Associate of Science, Biotechnology. Woo, yay me. Carl Azam, Associate of Science, Computer Science, cum laude. Arifa Bacchus, Associate of Applied Science, Nursing. Heather Bachman, Associate of Applied Science, Nursing. George Mark Banovich, Associate of Applied Science, Food and Beverage Management. Camille Nicole Barker, Certificate of Professional Competency, Cosmetology. Jordan Alexander Barr, Associate of Arts, Liberal Arts, Business. Janelle J. Bartley, Associate of Arts, Liberal Arts, Human Services, cum laude. Morgan E. Bartow, Associate of Science, Business Administration. Zachary M. Batron, Associate of Arts, Environmental Science Studies. Deshawn Batts, Associate of Arts, Criminal Justice. Catherine A. Bauer, Associate of Arts, Communication Studies, cum laude. Gabriella Bazouk, Associate of Arts, Liberal Arts, Business. Darrell K. Beatty, Jr., Associate of Science, Business Administration. Anne-Marie Beto, Associate of Arts, Liberal Arts. Crystal Ann Bennett, Associate of Arts, Liberal Arts, Theater. Deborah Ann Bennett, Associate of Applied Science, Multimedia Communication and Certificate Multimedia Communications. Shabri Anish Benson, Associate of Applied Science, Nursing. Kale Catherine Bethune, Associate of Arts, Liberal Arts. Vanita Samanthani Bola, Associate of Applied Science, Nursing. Payal Bula, Certificate of Professional Competency, Cosmetology. Maximilian Thunder Biederman, Associate of Arts, Criminal Justice. J. Sean Bost, Associate of Arts, Liberal Arts. Jonathan Arduin Boucard, Associate of Science, Computer Science. Matthew Tyler Bowden, Associate of Arts, Liberal Arts, graduate of the Honors College. Jeffrey Boyer, Associate of Fine Arts, Music. Dara Kathleen Brackett, Associate of Arts, Education P to 5, cum laude. Kristen M. Brady, Associate of Science, Exercise Science, cum laude. Cody Brandt, Associate of Arts, Liberal Arts, Business. Nicholas Christopher Brown, Associate of Fine Arts, Music, magna cum laude. Taiwan Brown, Associate of Science, Digital Media, Film Studies. Ready? Okay. Elaine Alcaruzan Cabanganan. Yay! Associate of Arts, Liberal Arts, summa cum laude. Thank you. Much better. Thank you. Ezra Keynes, Associate of Applied Science, Nursing. Monique M. Calderon, Certificate of Professional Competency, Cosmetology. Amanda Rose Camarda, Associate of Science, Pre-Medical Professional. Brenna Camarano, Associate of Science, General Science, Pre-Health. Barbara Jean Cannell, Associate of Arts, Liberal Arts Theater, and Associate of Science, Human Services, Pre-Social Work. Laura Lynn Carbone, Associate of Arts, Liberal Arts. Ashley Megan Cardoso, Associate of Science, Health Science. Mark Edward Carr, Associate of Science, Engineering Science. Barbara Cara, Associate of Arts, Liberal Arts. Jose L. Carrion, Associate of Applied Science, Automotive Technology. Caitlin Ann Carter, Associate of Arts, Liberal Arts, Social Sciences. Kelsey Carter, Associate of Arts, Liberal Arts, Communications. Dominic Caruso IV, Associate of Arts, Liberal Arts, Business, cum laude. Anthony Francis Catalano, Associate of Applied Science, Nursing. Got that. Munisa Chaudhry, Associate of Arts, Liberal Arts. Alejandra Chiquillo Blanco, Associate of Science, Pre-Medical Professional. Cassandra Marguerite Citro, Associate of Science, Exercise Science, cum laude. Amber Cole, Associate of Arts, Criminal Justice. David Matthew Campito, Associate of Arts, Liberal Arts. Alexis Marie Contessa, Associate of Applied Science, Nursing. Rosanna Elizabeth Cordero Lopez, Associate of Applied Science, Accounting, cum laude. Paul A. Cordova Wong, Associate of Science, Chemistry and Pre-Medical Professional. Jorge A. Corrales, Associate of Science, Biotechnology and Biology, magna cum laude. David Ribeiro Couto, Associate of Arts, Liberal Arts, magna cum laude. Sarah Kuran, Associate of Science, Biology. Faith Marie D. Ambrosio, Associate of Arts, English. Alison Dabour, Associate of Arts, Liberal Arts, Theater, cum laude. Norhan Daigam, Associate of Science, General Science, Pre-Health, magna cum laude. Jaime Ricardo de la Cruz Espin. Jaime just told me Jaime, not Jamie. Associate of Science, Pre-Pharmacy, summa cum laude. Yay. Ana de Souza, Associate of Applied Science, Paralegal Studies. Nicole De Seco, Associate of Arts, Liberal Arts, cum laude. Maria del Mar Molina, Associate of Arts, Liberal Arts, Communication, summa cum laude. Danielle Marie De Rocco, Associate of Science, Mathematics. Darius Devet, Associate of Science, General Science, Pre-Health. Antoinette S. Devonish, Associate of Applied Science, Computer Information Systems. Andrew DeStable, Associate of Applied Science, Environmental Control Technology. You have long hair like Jay. Maria Joelle DiGiovanni, Associate of Science, Business Administration. Kayla G. Dionisio, Associate of Arts, Education, P5. Brianna Nicole Drake, Associate of Arts, Liberal Arts, Business. Caitlin Ashley Dunn, Associate of Fine Arts, Music, magna cum laude. Kelly A. Dunn, Associate of Fine Arts, Visual Arts, cum laude. Andrew Joseph Dunn Savage, Associate of Science, Digital Media, Film Studies. Catherine Duque, Associate of Arts, Education, P5. Jan C. Dykman, Associate of Applied Science, Accounting Information Systems, summa cum laude. Matthew Peter Egan, Associate of Arts, Liberal Arts, Business. Ifoma Ijogu, Associate of Arts, Education 512, cum laude. Vanessa Lynn Embley, Associate of Arts, Liberal Arts. Gian Ingracia, Associate of Science, Engineering Science. Okay. Thanks. Dennis Michael Engstrom, Associate of Applied Science, Nursing. Eric R. Estrada, Associate of Science, Business Administration. Marlena Ivy Etheridge, Associate of Fine Arts, Visual Arts. Karen Rosaline Ethelman, Associate of Arts, Liberal Arts, Business. Kathleen Fahey, Associate of Arts, Liberal Arts, Social Science, graduate of the Honors College. Hiba Ibad Fazal, Associate of Arts, Liberal Arts. Okay, I like that comparison. Thomas R. Federowitz, Associate of Arts, Liberal Arts, magna cum laude. Carly D. Fessel, Associate of Arts, Liberal Arts. Eric A. Figler, Associate of Applied Science, Emergency Services, Fire Science. Raul Figueroa, Associate of Science, Pre-Medical Professional. Nicole Fischbach, Associate of Arts, Liberal Arts, cum laude. John A. Flores, Associate of Applied Science, Environmental Control Technology. Christian C. Flores, Associate of Arts, Liberal Arts, Business. Just water. Vivian C. Forero, Associate of Science, Business Administration. Maria Krista Fabrizio, Associate of Arts, Liberal Arts. Jennifer A. Frisella, Associate of Arts, Education, P5. Brooke T. Friedland, Associate of Science, Digital Media, Film Studies, cum laude. Donald William Gaffney, Jr., Associate of Applied Science, Construction Technology. Crystal E. Gaines, Associate of Arts, Liberal Arts, Communications. Marissa Galicchio, Associate of Science, Business Administration. Heather M. Gowell, Associate of Applied Science, Food and Beverage Management, cum laude. Kellyanne Gary, Associate of Arts, Education, P5. Geisler, right? Christopher Geisler, Associate of Science, General Science, Pre-Health, cum laude. Richard June Gersner, Associate of Arts, Education, P5. Valentina Giraldo, Associate of Science, Pre-Medical Professional, magna cum laude. Ooh, nice name. Leah Bailey Goddess, Associate of Arts, Liberal Arts, cum laude. Benjamin Goings, Associate of Applied Science, Multimedia Communications, magna cum laude. Randy Gomez, Associate of Arts, Liberal Arts, Business. Yokil Gomez, Associate of Arts, Engineering Science. Aishwara Gandhi, Associate of Science, Mathematics, summa cum laude and graduate of the Honors College. Kalyan Gandhi. Kalyan Gandhi, Associate of Science, Mathematics, cum laude and graduate of the Honors College. Viviana Guzman, Associate of Science, General Business, cum laude. Jessica A. Gonzalez, Associate of Science, Human Services, Pre-Social Work, magna cum laude. Ronald Ray Goodes, Associate of Arts, Liberal Arts Business, summa cum laude. Robert Marcellus Gordon, Jr., Associate of Arts, English. Rodrigo C. Gozalo, Associate of Fine Arts, Graphic Design. Carlos Alberto Granados, Associate of Fine Arts, Graphic Design, cum laude. Jessica Elizabeth Grandjean, Associate of Science, Pre-Pharmacy. Chase Hutchinson Gray, Associate of Arts, Liberal Arts Business, summa cum laude. Stacy Greer, Associate of Arts, Liberal Arts, cum laude. Salima Renee Griffin, Associate of Science, Health Science. Christopher W. Grimm, Associate of Arts, Criminal Justice. Gualpa. Kevin S. Gualpa, Associate of Arts, Criminal Justice. Juan C. Gutierrez, Associate of Arts, Liberal Arts, Environmental Studies. Daniel Mark Halverson, Associate of Applied Science, Nursing, cum laude. Morgan Cassandra Hamill, Associate of Science, Chemistry, magna cum laude, graduate of the Honors College. Whoa, Marcelo, a lot. Cool. Marcelo D. Hannick, Associate of Applied Science, Computer Information System, and Certificate Computer Networking, Cisco, and Computer Networking and Security, and magna cum laude. Woo. Anthony Harley, Associate of Arts, Liberal Arts, Business. Gregory A. Havas, Associate of Arts, Liberal Arts. Shannon Catherine Hellam, Associate of Arts, Education, 5 to 12, cum laude. Giancarlo Henyo, Associate of Arts, Liberal Arts. Molly Hitaji, Associate of Applied Science, Food and Beverage Management. Oswald Paul Hefner, Associate of Fine Arts, Visual Arts. Kristen Marie Horsley, Associate of Arts, Liberal Arts, Business. Catherine Holtz, Associate of Arts, Liberal Arts, summa cum laude. Christian Shiloh Augustus Hornung, Associate of Science, Digital Media Film Studies. Brittany Page Horvath, Associate of Science, Exercise Science, magna cum laude. Sean Thomas Howe, Associate of Science, Physics, cum laude, graduate of the Honors College. Anthony Hudak III, Associate of Applied Science, Food and Beverage Management, magna cum laude. Zachary Dane Hutchins, Associate of Science, Pre-Medical Professional, cum laude, graduate of the Honors College. Mayowa Michael Ibirombi, Associate of Science, Computer Science. Charity Ikejibe, Associate of Science, Health Science. I hope Margaret gives me points for this. Anna Ivershkevich, Associate of Arts, Liberal Arts, Business. Bobby Jackson, Associate of Applied Science, Construction Technology, and Associate of Applied Science, Technical Studies, cum laude. Marianne Janish, Associate of Applied Science, Business Management, magna cum laude. Lauren Nicole Jankowski, Associate of Applied Science, Nursing, and Medical Assistant Certificate. Shika Josh, Associate of Science, Biotechnology and Biology, cum laude. George Jeffries, Associate of Science, Mathematics and Associate of Science, Physics, cum laude. Marianne Jurgens, Associate of Applied Science, Nursing. Micah Johnson, Associate of Science, General Science, Pre-Health. Jessica P. Jordan, Associate of Arts, Education P through 5, magna cum laude. Catherine M. Giuliano, Associate of Science, Biology. Okay, gotcha. Monica Victoria Karavoski, Associate of Arts, Liberal Arts, Social Science, cum laude. Sridivya Kavuru, Associate of Science, General Science, Pre-Health. Megan Rose Keats, Associate of Arts, Liberal Arts, cum laude. Kelly Nicole Kelko, Associate of Arts, Education, P through 5. You don't say your middle name? Yeah. Madeline Lane Kestenbaum, Associate of Science, General Science, Pre-Health, cum laude. Eileen M. Kish, Associate of Science, Business Administration, cum laude. Caitlin Josephine Kish, Associate of Science, Biology. Joseph Klein, Associate of Science, Exercise Science. Melody Knight Brown, Associate of Science, General Science, Pre-Health. Afi A. Kojo, Associate of Applied Science, Health Information Technology. Alyssa Kolb, Associate of Arts, English. Anastasia S. Kolb, Associate of Arts, Liberal Arts Business, magna cum laude. Kyle Joseph Colvitis, Associate of Arts, Criminal Justice. Samantha Coase, Associate of Science, General Science, Pre-Health, cum laude. Felicia Marie Cotter, Associate of Arts, Liberal Arts, Theater. How Y. Kovarik, Certificate of Professional Competency, Cosmetology. Thomas W. Kolgowski, Certificate, CPA, Education Requirement, summa cum laude. Nicole Elizabeth Colina, Associate of Science, Science and Math, Biology. Vipan Kumar, Associate of Science, Science and Math, Pre-Medical Professional. Gage D. Laird, Associate of Arts, Criminal Justice. Lisa Marie Lamperti, Associate of Applied Science, Nursing and Medical Assistant Certificate. Dawn M. Lapham, Associate of Applied Science, Paralegal Studies, magna cum laude. Nicholas Lee, Associate of Science, General Science, Pre-Health. Lena A. Leffler, Associate of Science, Biology. Andrew Light, Associate of Arts, English. Diana Carolina Linares, Associate of Arts, Liberal Arts, Business. Wangxia Long, Associate of Science, Mathematics, summa cum laude. Precious Desiree Makalalag, Associate of Applied Science, Nursing. Kathleen Thane May, Associate of Science, Biology, cum laude. Taylor Samantha Molesky, Associate of Arts, Liberal Arts, cum laude. Bruna Marcelino, Associate of Arts, Liberal Arts, cum laude. Daniel G. Marcinek, Associate of Science, General Science, Pre-Health, magna cum laude. Harold A. Margarin, Associate of Science, Digital Media, Film Studies. E. Catherine Margiani, Certificate, Paralegal Studies, magna cum laude. Andre Miguel Martino, Associate of Arts, Liberal Arts. Can I do what? Okay. Okay. All right. Simon Matthews, Associate of Arts, Liberal Arts, magna cum laude, and Simon loves his mom who's watching in England. See, another benefit of attending a community college. A four-year college would not, one of the other colleges would not have done that for you. Hi, Mom. Bailey Marshall Madison, Associate of Arts, Liberal Arts, Theater. Melissa Ann May, Associate of Applied Science, Nursing, cum laude. Robert Elwood Mazura, Events Planning, Meeting Management Certificate. Kimberly Joe Mazuko, Associate of Arts, Education, 5 to 12, summa cum laude. Sandra Yuri Mbelli, I got that right, yay. Associate of Applied Science, Nursing, and Associate of Science, General Science, Free Health. Denise McColgan, Associate of Applied Science, Paralegal Studies, cum laude. Zamora M. McGee, Associate of Science, Business Administration. Sarah E. McKnight, Associate of Arts, Liberal Arts Communications, and Associate of Arts, Liberal Arts, cum laude. Alima Janae McMillan, Associate of Arts, Education, P through 5. Philip McNeil, Associate of Fine Arts, Music, magna cum laude. Elena Claudia Medina, Associate of Arts, Liberal Arts, Communications. Beatriz Melendez, Associate of Science, Biology. Divine, how do you tell me your last name again? Miliasa. Divine G. Miliasa, Medical Assistant Certificate. Denise Ruth Meyer, Associate of Arts, Liberal Arts, Studio Arts. Alexis Rose Millar, Associate of Fine Arts, Visual Arts. Samuel George Miller, Associate of Science, Engineering Science. Hamza. Hamza Sabir Mir, Associate of Science, General Business. Danielle Miranda Hidalgo, Associate of Arts, Liberal Arts, Business, magna cum laude. Sandeep Mishra, Associate of Arts, Liberal Arts, Business. Let's go. Stanley Michael Mletsko, Associate of Arts, Criminal Justice. Christy Lynn Mobas, Associate of Science, Exercise Science. Ravi Mode, Associate of Applied Science, Nursing, cum laude. Frank John Mondella, Associate of Science, Business Administration. Paolo Montoya, Associate of Arts, Liberal Arts, Social Science. Megan Lorraine Moore, Associate of Arts, Liberal Arts, Business, graduate of the Honors College. Hugo Morales, Associate of Applied Science, Multimedia Communication. Elmer E. Murillo, Associate of Applied Science, Environmental Control Technology, and Certificate Environmental Control Technology. Caitlin Kimberly Murphy, Associate of Arts, Education, P through 5. Heather Lynn Murphy, Associate of Science, Business Administration. Mishkin. Yanif Mishkin, Associate of Science, Mathematics, and Associate of Science, Engineering, Science, magna cum laude. Dylan A. Narain, Associate of Arts, Liberal Arts. Cara D. Nelson, Associate of Science, Exercise Science. George Owino Niela, Certificate of Completion, Human Services. Benjamin Matthew Neinhardt, Associate of Arts, Liberal Arts, Environmental Studies. Christina Maria Nitti, Associate of Arts, Education, P through 5, magna cum laude, graduate of the Honors College. Giselle Janine Noel, Associate of Arts, Criminal Justice. Romeo S. Newell, Associate of Applied Science, Health Information Technology, magna cum laude. Kimberly Letitia Noor, Associate of Science, Pre-Pharmacy. Jacqueline Page O'Leary, Associate of Arts, Liberal Arts, Business. Catherine O'Neill, Paralegal Studies Certificate, summa cum laude. Injacoka Obi, Associate of Arts, Liberal Arts, Communications, cum laude. Carrie Olenich, Associate of Arts, Liberal Arts, Business, magna cum laude. Sunday Joshua Omilabu, Associate of Science, Biotechnology, cum laude. Mario Ernesto Orellana, Associate of Science, Biology. Stephanie Osorio, Associate of Science, Biotechnology. Christina Pacheco, Associate of Arts, Liberal Arts, Social Science. Orgullo Latino, you're very loud. Yay! Daniela A. Padilla Pino, Associate of Science, Pre-Medical Professional. Jennifer Elizabeth Page, Associate of Fine Arts, Visual Arts, magna cum laude. Keisha Page, Associate of Arts, Liberal Arts, Social Science. Woohoo! I'm sorry. Kushwant Singh Paul, Associate of Arts, Liberal Arts, Business. Reina Karina Palacios, Associate of Science, Information Systems and Technology. Elizabeth C. Parker, Associate of Arts, English. Joshua Pascal, Associate of Arts, Liberal Arts, Communications. Kruti Patel, Associate of Science, Chemistry. Okay. Neil Patel, Associate of Science, General Science, Pre-Health, cum laude. Nicole Angela Paternosta, Associate of Arts, Liberal Arts. Okay. Tristan Nicholas Pear, Associate of Arts, Liberal Arts, Business. Anthony Joseph Pellegrino, Associate of Arts, Liberal Arts. Jessica Peña, Associate of Arts, Liberal Arts, Communications. Solani Peña, Associate of Applied Science, General Business, cum laude. John Abraham Perez, Associate of Arts, Liberal Arts, Business. Perez? Yeah. Okay, good. Maritza Perez, Associate of Arts, of Science, of Business Administration. Okay, I won't. Nicole Perez, Associate of Arts, Liberal Arts, Business, cum laude. Renee Perrette, Associate of Arts, Liberal Arts. Hey, sweetie, how are ya? Reka Peterson Gaines, Associate of Science, Human Services, Pre-Social Work. Jayana Pettis, Associate of Arts, Criminal Justice. Angela P. Philipschek, Associate of Arts, Liberal Arts. Kyle Pickerel, Associate of Science, Engineering Science. Thomas Anthony Peretti, Associate of Arts, Liberal Arts. Navneet Kaur Plaha, Associate of Science, General Science, Pre-Health. Jamile Beatriz Platus, Associate of Arts, Liberal Arts. Kyle William Powers, Associate of Science, Information Systems and Technology. Okay. Daniil Vadimovich Prikno, Associate of Science, Mathematics, and Associate of Science, Engineering Science, magna cum laude. Valerie Ann Quintana, Associate of Applied Science, Game Development, and Programming Certificate. Spanish? Iraldi Ramirez Ortiz, Associate of Arts, Education P through 5. Dante Monique Ramos, Associate of Arts, Liberal Arts, Communications. Damien Raymond, Associate of Arts, Criminal Justice. Anthony F. Reali, Associate of Arts, Criminal Justice. Laura Allison Rie, Associate of Arts, Liberal Arts, Communications. Madeline Reese, Associate of Arts, Education P through 5, summa cum laude, graduate of the Honors College. Joelle Reg, Associate of Arts, Liberal Arts, Communications, magna cum laude. Lindsay A. Ray, Associate of Arts, Liberal Arts, magna cum laude, graduate of the Honors College. Frank J. Rakowski, Associate of Applied Science, Emergency Services, and Certificate of Completion, Homeland Security. Evan Riso, Associate of Science, Biology. Romnick J. Race, Associate of Arts, Liberal Arts, Business. You don't have to tell me what it is in Spanish, I know. Joel, I'm sorry, you were not supposed to hear that. Joel F. Reyes Guzman, Associate of Science, Science and Mathematics, Honors College. Patricia DePadua Richards, Certificate of Professional Competency, Cosmetology. Montana Alexander Ricks, Associate of Arts, Liberal Arts, Business. Kevin Oney Rico, Associate of Arts, Criminal Justice. Alec E. Roberts, Associate of Science, Business Administration. I shouldn't share this with you, but it's amazing how the graduates' hands are shaking when they hand these to me. They should be. This is your you're finished. You're done. Be calm. Smile. Lynn Roberts, Associate of Science, Chemistry. Good. Steady hand. Kelsey M. Robinson, Medical Assistant Certificate. Taylor F. Robinson, Associate of Applied Science, Game Development. Rodelius. Emma Rodelius, Associate of Science, General Science, Pre-Health, magna cum laude. Janice or Janice? Janice E. Rogers, Certificate of Professional Competency, Cosmetology. Elizanette Rodriguez, Associate of Arts, Liberal Arts. Español? Yeah, see? Erika Rodriguez, Associate of Science, Business Administration, summa cum laude. John Alexander Rodriguez, Associate of Arts, Human Services, Pre-Social Work. John was the very first student that I met when I started at RVCC. Lynn Rodriguez, Associate of Applied Science, Nursing, cum laude. Michelle J. Roars, Computer Programming Certificate, magna cum laude. I'm just going to repeat this because I don't know if I said it. For Lynn Rodriguez, cum laude. Victoria Roman, Associate of Science, General Science, Pre-Health. William Joseph Rouse, Jr., Associate of Applied Science, Game Development. Español. Victor A. Romero, Associate of Applied Science, Environmental Control Technology. Ryan Lois Rothblatt, Associate of Arts, Liberal Arts, Communications. Vincenzo Saka, Associate of Arts, Liberal Arts, Communications. Sanchez? Yeah. Christopher J. Sanchez, Associate of Applied Science, Business Management. Myra Sanchez, Associate of Applied Science, Nursing, cum laude. Justin Michael Santiago, Associate of Science, Environmental Science. Anthony Santos, Associate of Science, General Science, Pre-Health, cum laude. James Gregory Shemp, Associate of Science, Biotechnology. Sarah Ann Schleer, Associate of Fine Arts, Visual Arts, Associate of Arts, Liberal Arts, magna cum laude. Stephen V. Schroeders, Associate of Applied Science, Multimedia Communication. Andrew M. Sasente, Associate of Science, Information Systems and Technology. Crystal Seagraves, Associate of Applied Science, Nursing. Cassandra M. Sempertegui, Associate of Arts, Liberal Arts, Social Science. Thank you. You want Musa in it, okay. Mohammed Musa Shaban, Associate of Science, Engineering Science. Soham Shah, Associate of Science, General Science Pre-Health, summa cum laude. Olena Shavro, Associate of Science, General Business, summa cum laude. Julie Schultes, Associate of Science, Biology. Her own chairing section, good. Helena Sedaris, Associate of Science, Business Administration. Arancha Samal, Associate of Arts, Education, P through 5, cum laude. Jairo Montenegro, Associate of Science, Web Development. Nadine C. S. Serju, Associate of Arts, Education, P through 5. Okay. Alan R. Skolaski Jr., Associate of Fine Arts, Visual Arts. Matthew P. Slayton, Associate of Applied Science, Emergency Services, cum laude. Laura Kenderdine Smith, Associate of Fine Arts, Visual Arts, Associate of Fine Arts, Graphic Design. Mary Kate Smith, Associate of Arts, Liberal Arts. Preston C. Snyder, Associate of Fine Arts, Visual Arts. Tenzin Sonam, Associate of Arts, Education, P25. Alexander Camargo Sousa, Associate of Science, Computer Science. Jennifer M. Sox, Associate of Arts, Criminal Justice, cum laude. Stephanie Helen Spees, Associate of Science, Business Administration, magna cum laude, graduate of the Honors College. Karen Leigh Stavanek, Associate of Science, Biology, Associate of Science, Pre-Medical Professional, Associate of Science, Pre-Pharmacy. Dawn Marie Steinert, Medical Assistant Certificate, summa cum laude. Stephenson. Anthony M. Stephenson, Associate of Fine Arts, Graphic Design. Crystal A. Steitley, Medical Assistant Certificate. Mark W. Stitt, Associate of Arts, Liberal Arts Business, cum laude. Matthew D. Stitt, Associate of Arts, Liberal Arts. Agnieszka Strynkowska, Associate of Science, Biology. Dylan Andrew Stump, Associate of Arts, Liberal Arts Communications, cum laude. Samantha Sugarman, Associate of Arts, Education, P25, cum laude. Christian Jan Svensson, Associate of Science, Exercise Science. William Robert Tackett, Associate of Arts, Education, P25. Aaron W. Taylor, Associate of Science, Web Developer. Sharice Taylor, Associate of Applied Science, Health Information Technology, cum laude. Colette Lynn Taylor, Associate of Applied Science Accounting, Associate of Applied Science Computer Programming. Alyssa Marie Teodorsi, Associate of Science, Exercise Science. Courtney D. Thompson, Associate of Arts, Early Childhood Education. Donald John Trike, Associate of Arts, Liberal Arts, Social Science. Luis Nicholas Triandafalou, Associate of Science, Exercise Science. Jessica Triano, Associate of Arts, Liberal Arts, Business. Michael Philip Tribuna, Certificate of Professional Competency, Cosmetology. Elizabeth Rose Tripod, Associate of Arts, Liberal Arts, Studio Arts, magna cum laude, graduate of the Honors College. Caitlin Rebecca Trotter, Associate of Science, Human Services, Pre-Social Work. Josue Ubeda, Associate of Arts, Liberal Arts, Business. Brianna Lee Ubel, Associate of Arts, Education, P25, cum laude. Sami Eula, Associate of Arts, Criminal Justice. Veronica Umana, Associate of Applied Science, Business Management. Gabrielle Nicole Underhill, Associate of Applied Science, Law Enforcement, Associate of Arts, Criminal Justice, and Correction Certificate, magna cum laude. Sean Richard M. Untamo, Associate of Science, Business Administration, General Business, Events Planning, Meeting Management Certificate. Jonathan A. Vargas, Associate of Arts, Liberal Arts, Business. Jennifer Ann Vaz, Associate of Arts, Education, P25. Linda Michelle Vanosa, Medical Assistant Certificate. Michelle A. Vespa, Associate of Applied Science, Nursing. Tara Valone, Associate of Arts, Criminal Justice. Darlene Joy Woloski, Associate of Science, General Science, Pre-Health. Rachel Eleanor Waraksa, Associate of Arts, Liberal Arts. Shanisha Watson, Associate of Arts, Criminal Justice. Thomas Christian Watts, Associate of Science, Exercise Science, Certificate of Completion, Fitness Specialist. Ryan W. Werner, Associate of Science, Chemistry. Catherine M. Wicks, Associate of Arts, Liberal Arts. Bradley Garrett Willis, Associate of Applied Science, Environmental Control Technology. You're welcome. Christopher James Wilson, Associate of Arts, Liberal Arts, Social Science, graduate of the Honors College. Joseph A. Wolak, Associate of Science, Computer Science, magna cum laude, graduate of the Honors College. Jessica M. Wolfenden, Associate of Arts, Criminal Justice, cum laude. Sherry Ann Wright, Associate of Applied Science, Early Childhood Education. Teresa Yerian, Associate of Applied Science, Nursing. Sisheng Zhang, Associate of Science, Computer Science, cum laude, graduate of the Honors College. Anvar Aminjanov, Associate of Arts, Liberal Arts, Business. Thomas J. Zobelli, Associate of Arts, Liberal Arts, Social Science. Sherry Zamudio, Associate of Science, General Business, magna cum laude, graduate of the Honors College. Patrick M. Mormino, Associate of Science, Engineering Science, and Associate of Science, Mathematics, and Associate of Science, Physics. Kathleen Rosanek, Associate of Applied Science, Paralegal Studies, cum laude. Christopher Russo, Associate of Science, Mathematics, summa cum laude, graduate of the Honors College. Can we have a hand for all of our graduates? Woohoo!
Now I have to do what I should have done already. Congratulations again. Again, by virtue of the authority of the Board of Trustees and the sanctions of the New Jersey Commission on Higher Education, I confer the associate degrees and certificates, all the rights, honors, and privileges hereunto appurtenant. Would Sherry, Chris, Kathleen, and Patrick please come up? You do the honors.
Thank you, sir. Congratulations to the graduating class. In celebration of our achievement, I invite you to take your tassel from the right side and switch it to the left. Congratulations again. You've done a fantastic job.
I would just like to remind you that your achievements would not have been possible without the dedication of an outstanding faculty, administration, and staff. I would like to express my appreciation to all my colleagues and ask them to please rise to be recognized. Thank you. I would also take a personal note on that this has been a wonderful year for me, and it's been made significantly easier by all the administration, the faculty, and the staff, and I thank them personally for that. I now take great pleasure in welcome you as member of the alumni. I hope you remain active and involved with Raritan Valley Community College and join our Alumni Association. On behalf of all of us at the college, I extend our congratulations once again to the graduates and invite all of you to join us at a reception on the basketball court. So please remain seated until the program, party, and the graduates have left the area. Thank you, and congratulations again.